Hello, hello, hello. We're freezing up just as we're getting started. Welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, air signs, this is your weekly reading for the week of the 24th to the 30th. So, that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. There was this energy of you needing to fill up your own cup. This week is going to definitely be an intense week for you guys. You guys are going to be releasing and letting go out of a lot of codependency connections that you have in your life, whether they're romantic, within the workplace, friendship, family members, whatever it is. There's definitely during this week, a lot of you guys are going to be feeling like other people are letting you down. You're going to be realizing what it truly means when you have expectations of people and how it is that you are supposed to be connecting to others. There is this space where a lot of you feel like you kind of just want or need someone to just give you a hug, is what I'm picking up. A lot of you just want to be held. Because you have been through a lot. You have been through a lot that you haven't shared with people. You have been through a lot of things that till this day still haunt you. Things that happen as a child. Things that happen, that no child should really ever experience. But the thing was that the instead of dealing with the emotions, instead of going in and healing those parts of yourself, you externalized it and decided to instead form attachment to other people to try and fill or to try and repair the damage that was made to you as a child or that was made towards you as a child. So there is definitely a space here of and it's not just one. Again, it's like it's showing them in like tiers of three, like the codependency type of connection. Again, romantically, it's like you guys will stay in a connection that is abusive, whether it's physically, emotionally, sexually, or whatever, because again, to you, that's what love is. When it comes to the friends that you choose, you guys tend to choose friends that will constantly compare themselves to you, telling you that they are prettier than you, that they're sexier than you, that they're skinnier than you. Again, because that's what you feel that love is. When it comes to your own family, it's like you allow them to mistreat you. You allow them to use you because you feel that that is what love is. Again, so there's definitely a reevaluation. Some of you are in a committed relationship, but again, it's like you guys are starting to see the codependency within that connection and how it is that you are not able to be yourself. You're not able to truly express who you are. So therefore, this week, air signs, is a beautiful week. Even though it's going to be intense, it is a great opportunity for you guys to release those that sorry guys, I just had to laugh because when they show me something, it's like, there it is. You guys, and I'll tell you now, you have to really allow yourself to accept that what has happened in the past, that what happened to you as a child, yes, it was unfair. It was not, it was something that no child should have ever gone through, right? But you also have to recognize that you're not that child anymore. So therefore, you need to start behaving as an adult. You cannot continue to behave as a child and depend on others for your happiness. Depend on, because I mean, some of you are even like in connections where you won't even cut your hair, you won't color your hair, you won't wear a skirt, you won't wear a suit or sweats or whatever it is unless your partner, your husband, your wife tells you that you can. It is that deep. So it's like that is being revealed to you. How is that being revealed to you? Some of you are literally going to have dreams where you're going to see yourself holding a sword. There is definitely like there's this sword that has been like that is just stuck that needs to be pulled out, and you need to start using that sword. The sword in itself is you. You need to start setting the boundaries. You need to start cutting the those ties that you have that have allowed you to be in these connections and to continue on attracting these type of connections into your life. And the sword that they're showing me is not a straight, it's like a again, I don't know this. I have to describe it for somebody. It has like a, and I can't draw, so that's kind of sucks, right? But it has a handle, right? But then it's like coming out of it, like out of the side. It has like two. It has like, you can say like two spears coming out, but the spears have like two balls on the side, and then the handle has a ball. But the blade itself is not straight. It's kind of like curved. So I don't know that. I guess that's for somebody specifically, I'm assuming. But it is kind of like, you know, not everything in life is going to be black and white, right? There's going to be different and that's the thing, is like when you guys are setting these boundaries, you have to realize you have to set different types of boundaries with different people. So be careful that you're not cutting the wrong people, because I do feel that you have people, there's one specific person in your life that has been trying to guide you, has been trying to bring you awareness as to what it is that you probably don't see, right? That you haven't realized. And I have a feeling that you guys are going to cut this person out as well. You're being asked not to cut whoever it is that has been trying to help you. You're being asked not to cut out of your life. You have to really use your intuition, and you really have to realize where it is that the codependency is, because some of you are not even aware what codependency relationships look like, because again, so many of you have been used to it. A lot of you are getting very, 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 very like verbally abused by your partner, whether they're female or male. They belittle you. They treat you like you are, like you're nothing, and you allow it to happen. But the thing is that you have a choice to walk away. You have a choice to teach people how it is that they can treat you. How are you going to teach people to treat you a certain way? Well, the way that you treat yourself, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you take care of yourself, the way that you respect yourself, the way that you love yourself, the way that you give yourself worth and you give yourself value. If you don't give yourself that, then you cannot expect anyone else to come and bring it to you. That is just the honest truth. So this is going to be a harsh, intense week when it comes to really, it's not so much about accepting as acknowledging at this point. Because I don't even think that you guys are even in the space of accepting it at this moment for the air signs that I'm picking up. It is about acknowledging, really seeing. It's like there is a veil that is definitely being lifted for you air signs, for you guys to really see what type of connections you guys have really, you guys are really in. And I'm getting so heavy at the moment. It's like someone really wants me to shut up right now. But there is this space where you guys really, really have to acknowledge the type of connections that you guys have been in. So let's go ahead. Let's pull out your oracle cards. Again, the oracle cards that are coming in, guys, are the ones that I'm going to be using for the extended that will be posted on Patreon. So Libra, we have the flower of life. Divine creativity and manifestation. There is a reminder here for you guys to really realize that, again, you can manifest anything. You can manifest yourself out of the situation that you're in. You can manifest something better. But you have to believe, first of all, you have to believe that you can, so that you can start taking the actions towards that change. Alrighty, you are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how potent this is becoming, and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest, and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. Again, it's like some of you, when you guys finally see the type of connections that you guys are in, you guys are going to want to control how it is that it's either you guys are going to be focused on wanting to change someone else instead of changing yourself. And you have to be very careful with that energy, Libra. The only person that you can change is yourself. You can't change anybody else. All right, so Aquarius, we have scales of balance. Ancient Tantra of the soul. So this is what your focus is for this week. It's trying to find balance. But a lot of you really are realizing how unbalanced everything is in your life. And it's unbalanced because of the connections that you have formed. Scales of balance. You are a tantrika, and yes, I know that I'm not saying it right, but oh well. An initiate of the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine, the two sacred polarities that are universal to human experience. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you attain great power, presence, and healing effect in the world of the soul and in the human world of forms here on this earth. You are supported in further exploring this path now under the auspicious and blessing of beloved Isis. Again, it's like when you guys go ahead and allow yourself to really be honest with yourself, there is going to be a balance that is going to be found within yourself. You're going to be able to find that balance within yourself, Aquarius. But the beautiful thing is that you're also going to be able to help others find that balance as well. So we have one more, which will be Gemini. Just going to keep it because it doesn't want to go back in. The dark mysteries. Enter the chamber of the dark goddess is your card, Gemini. Let me just go ahead and write it down. I'm just going to be back here. Okay. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here, Gemini. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for all the donations and the channel. I'm sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.